Do you want to sit? Let's sit down, yeah? So, Daphne, so this is Daphne Lee,
Hey.
and I am Francisco Pais, and I'm a composer, and Daphne Lee, I found her actually online.
Online, yeah, that's how it
I
is.
was like,
Yeah.
I saw her work, and actually, I didn't know how much of a heavyweight you are.
No,
And
no.
I'm really
No.
glad that, I didn't know that. Also,
Yeah.
I didn't know you had worked with Beyonce.
Yes, I did,
You
and
know?
other musicians and photographers, and did a lot of
Yeah.
filming stuff. Yeah.
And so there's a lot of this multiplied like versions of what you represent as an artist. And I also noticed that you're pretty much of an activist, and you
Yeah,
speak
yeah.
up about things that I also care about.
Yes.
So when I was, searching and look, let's see what she's up
Yeah.
to, all those things rang a bell to me.
Good. Good,
So
good,
it was so then and then another thing I was telling Mario about this is like when I send you the music, I said, please be honest, because if you don't
Oh,
feel
if I don't like
anything,
it, then don't do it. Right?
exactly. I want
No.
to. So I send her the music, and then what do you think of all this?
Oh my God,
Have you done anything like this before?
Similar, but not with a composer. So that
Okay.
whole aspect was brand new. So when you reached me and I was in the middle of tour in Colorado somewhere in the cold, and you called, I was like, okay, sure, I'll do this. But not understanding the heavyweight he was. So I think when you sent me the music, I really thought it was just going to be a couple of strings and a little ding ding here and there. And I was like, oh wait, this is a whole, like you wrote this whole full out thing. So that amazed me, and I was like, oh, I have to work with him, especially knowing who you've worked with in the past. I'm like, no, this opportunity doesn't come, quite often for me. So I was super excited to be a part of it, and I was like, oh, I can. Once I heard the music, I saw the movement immediately. I saw what I was gonna wear, what I was gonna look like for both pieces. It was clear, and I was like, let's do it. So this has been an honor.
You were game.
Yeah,
were game.
I was ready
It's
from
like,
the start.
I'll-
Like, okay, let me organize the space. Let me organize the time. Like, I will make this happen. And I was just honored to even be called. It could have been anybody. So
Well, I'm very grateful that you were
Yeah.
able to be a part of this.
this is beautiful. It's
I always, when I'm working with artists, and you've worked with like a lot of incredible artists, and I've worked with incredible artists, I think the moment you present your work to someone, it's a very intimate thing,
yeah,
and
it's
company,
vulnerable.
right? It's part of,
yeah.
there's your family, it's always there,
Yeah,
right?
it's like-
Your people that are your family. We talked about our moms
Right.
also, right? People
Yeah.
that are no longer with us, but they're still part of our energy and our
Yeah.
values and what we represent and we carry through. But I'm always very impressed and admired with the true artists such as yourself, that when I show my music, they treat it the same way they would treat something that is their own.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
They really bring it. It's not like, oh, let's do
Let's
this
just
other
do
project
the-
real quick, let's do this
No, this was
quick gig.
very-
So I loved it, and I loved it. I was watching you dance, and I just loved the way you wholeheartedly just gave yourself to the music.
Oh,
And
it's
you were a
beautiful.
musician before.
Yeah, I mean, I can hear exactly what you're feeling. I think that's another component of the artistry that makes sense for me. It's like I can hear exactly what you're going through, what you're saying, whether it's joy, whether it's a little bit of pain. Like, I heard that, and I was like, oh, this is deep. Like, it really, I was listening to it on the subway, just meditating on the music and just really listening, and just the whole concept of the five for me was
I know.
one thing, because I've heard fives before, and it doesn't quite sound like that at all, but this was really a moment for me to be expressive. And then the intimacy of our home, the intimacy of our information of our moms, all of that just came through, and I'm not afraid to, reflect exactly what your music told me. So that's what it kind of felt like. And even with this, it's like, that's powerful stuff. I don't think you can pay anybody the amount of money in the world to capture that and reflect that.
That's right.
So to have that be exposed and revealed, it's an honor. It's a gift. It's
Yeah.
literally a gift, an exchange of gifts, an exchange of energies, and I'm grateful.
Yeah,
Super,
me
super,
too.
Yeah.
And Mario, which is
Yeah,
behind
behind
this
the
camera,
scenes.
is an incredible director and
The
videographer,
vision,
incredible vision. So that's how we kind of put it all together. Also, the space we were going to use
Initially.
initially a ballet studio
Yeah.
in the company that Daphne works with, and we ended up shooting in her
In my
incredible home
my
apartment or
apartment.
flat, like, and it's I can't wait to actually see it and
Yeah.
share with you all.
I'm so excited for that. The fact that it's my home was mind blowing because I was just like, no, I don't know. And then when I thought about it, I was like, wait, there's the plants and there's this open space and then there's the kitchen. There's all these little moments, and I just thought, okay, this is clear.
It's
And
gonna
especially
work.
with Mario, seeing it, and then I all of a sudden my brain switched, and I was like, I get it. I can see it. I can see it connecting, and yeah, that showcase of that melancholy. You're dressed up in your own home just to go through the emotions with nobody watching but everybody watching.
Yeah.
So there's so much to say in that. I just know it's gonna be great. This and the other work. I'm still listening to those two songs like that. It's on my phone. Like as I go to work, I'm listening and I'm like, this gets me pumped. It's beautiful, really beautiful.
All right. Well, we can't wait to share this, and it's exciting. And thank you so much
Thank you.
for being part of
Sure.
this journey.
Absolutely.
It was awesome working with
Anytime.
you.